I want to do some work with equivalent fractions today, and in particular trying to simplify equivalent fractions as far as possible. So to do this, I've got lots of shapes, lots of lightning bolts and some love hearts, and we're going to count the fraction that are lightning bolts and the fraction that are love hearts. So to do that, we need to count how many shapes there are in total, and if you count them out, you should find that there are 20 shapes altogether. Let's count the number of lightning bolts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 lightning bolts. Number of love hearts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 love hearts. Now let's write them as a fraction. So the fraction are lightning bolts. The number on the bottom, the denominator, tells you how many shapes there are in total. So there are 20 shapes. And 8 out of the 20 were lightning bolts. Same thing for the hearts. 20 shapes altogether. 12 of the 20 were love hearts. Now what I want to do is try and simplify this fraction. So at the moment this fraction says that if I pick up all 20 of these shapes, 8 of them will be lightning bolts. But it's just too hard to pick up all 20. I mean, they're really heavy. So I want to try and split it up into smaller groups. But each group has to have the same number of hearts and lightning bolts in each group. So now the trick becomes, how can we split this up so that each group looks the same? Do this by moving the shapes around, and I need to split them up into groups of equal size. And I'll just start with the love hearts. And there we go. I've split them up into 2 groups, but let's just check they're the same size. I've got 6 love hearts in one, 6 love hearts in the other, 4 lightning bolts in one group, 4 lightning bolts in the other. So they're the same size group, which means rather than picking up all 20 shapes at once, I could pick up the shapes in groups of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. If I picked up these shapes in groups of 10, 4 of them would be lightning bolts, and if I picked up these shapes in groups of 10, 6 of them would be love hearts. Now I just want to point out here that I split these groups up into 2, and notice what happens when I divide the top number by 2 and the bottom number by 2. So 8 divided by 2 gets me my answer of 4, and 20 divided by 2 gives me my answer of 10. Same thing with here. Notice that 12 divided by 2 is 6, and 20 divided by 2 gives me 10. But we can actually keep simplifying this quite a bit further, because you might notice in the way that I've selected my shapes that I could split this up into 4 groups. Notice how I now have 4 rows, each of which are exactly the same. And in each row there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shapes in total. So instead of writing my fraction as tenths, I can say that for every 5 shapes I pick up, 2 of them are lightning bolts. And for every 5 shape I pick up, 3 of them are love hearts. And notice again that I've halved my shapes again. I've split them into another 2 groups, and 4 divided by 2 is 2, 10 divided by 2 is 5, 6 divided by 2 is 3, 10 divided by 2 is 5. But I also could have done it in one jump. Notice that our final result we have 1, 2, 3, 4 groups in total. And just notice what happens when I do 8 divided by 4, 4 for 4 groups. 8 divided by 4 is 2, and 20 divided by 4 would have given me 5. Same thing here, 12 divided by 4 would have given me my answer of 3, and 20 divided by 4 would have also given me 5. So if you can work out how many groups to split your shapes up into, you can work out what to divide your top and bottom number by to get your simplified fraction.